Howdy, my name is Frank Payton and this is my video project for AIT 381. Today I will provide some information on the history of IPTV in the United States of America. I will outline some of the major IPTV events and when they occurred. I've included the major players here in the US and also a few of the minor ones as well. The three largest telephone companies, AT&T, Verizon, and CenturyLink, have all developed their own IPTV product that competes well with the cable companies. They may be considered by many to provide a superior product. IPTV actually started earlier than most of us might have thought. Between 1998 and 2005, there were a number of international IPTV players in the world, mainly in Europe and Canada, with the Canadian company SaskTel providing the first high-def IPTV service in North America in 2002. On Thanksgiving morning 1995, ABC's World News Now, that's ABC's wee hours of the morning news show, was the first television show to be broadcast over the internet. See-You-See-Me video conferencing software was used to provide the service. Precept software was the first to coin the term Internet Protocol Television, or IPTV. They called their video product IP/TV, and it was a multicast backbone compatible Windows and Unix-based application. Precept utilized real-time protocol and real-time control protocol. Precept was acquired by Cisco Systems in 1998, and Cisco still retains the IP/TV trademark. In September 2005, Verizon led the way in the United States with their Fios service. Keller, Texas, and 9,000 customers was their first stop. Verizon built their own national head-end and regional video hub offices. 2006 saw Verizon's DVR service launch, and by 2008 they had made available over 150 high-definition channels to select Fios consumers. In 2009, every Fios market had at least 100 HD channels available. AT&T made their way into the IPTV market in 2006 with their U-verse product. AT&T built their own dedicated private network for video transport, allowing them to offer over 300 channels in 11 cities. Similar to Verizon, March of 2009 afforded AT&T the ability to provide at least 100 high-def channels in every U-verse market. In 2008, SkyAngel started the conversion of their satellite service to IPTV service. SkyAngel utilized existing bandwidth on the subscriber's high-speed internet connection. Unfortunately for many of their old satellite subscribers, the necessary 1.5 megabit download speed was not available. Bandwidth limitations, a lack of up-to-date programming, and standard definition quality only for several years after their transition to IPTV were the downfall of their service. SkyAngel ceased operation in January 2014 with only 3 of their own channels now broadcast on Dish Network. In May 2008, Roku launched its set-top box to allow streaming service from Netflix. Since then, Roku has added many streaming and video on-demand options for their consumers. The Roku box is a one-time expense, with the consumer then responsible for any fees to the content provider. Many upgrades have occurred to the Roku product since 2008, with many of them requiring the purchase of a new set-top box. In 2009 provided Zap TV. Zap TV is an IPTV receiver set-top box like Roku. The Zap TV box costs about $400, which is 4 times the cost of a Roku box. But they claim that over 1,200 television stations worldwide can be accessed with no additional monthly fees. Since Zap TV utilizes the regular broadband interconnection, it is not a US-specific service. 2010 provided for the launch of the third IPTV service in the United States that could compete with the cable companies in their area. CenturyLink Prism started in Florida CenturyTel areas, and with the acquisitions of Embark and Quest, CenturyLink has been able to roll out Prism in over a dozen markets across 8 of the states in which they provide services. CenturyLink provides over 200 HD channels, and they are continuing to expand Prism throughout parts of their 33-state territory. IPTV is a relatively new way of watching TV for the American consumer, but it does appear that IPTV will be here to stay as long as the network providers maintain a high bandwidth network. Although expanding their networks may be costly, the triple play option for consumers is attractive, and that has AT&T, Verizon, and CenturyLink competing well with the cable companies. AT&T and Verizon have a fourth play with their wireless cellular services. Since none of the cable companies have a cellular option, CenturyLink believes they can compete without it. Time will tell if the dedicated networks of these companies will withstand the push by the less expensive option of a purchased set-top box utilizing the internet, as with the Roku and Zap TV services. Thank you for watching.